Yo, I remember when my son was like, I think he was like 13 or 14, and my pops was like, yo, the trains is too dangerous for him to ride the trains. And I'm like, what are you talking about? The trains is too dangerous. I'm like, first of all, when I was 13, 14, I was taking a train to school, and the trains was dangerous back then because me and my friends and people like us was riding the trains, wilding, doing all types of dumb stuff. That stuff not really going on today like that because you going to jail. I stand corrected. So everybody knows I hate to take the train. So I started taking the train a few months ago when I started this job that I'm at now, right? And one day I'm on the 4 train early in the morning. I gotta be to work at 8 o'clock. So it's early in the morning. Yeah, at 8 o'clock, which means I'm a little late right now. I'm almost there. It's 7:59. I'm a couple of blocks away. So it's early in the morning. I'm on the 4 train. It's crowded. And I feel somebody tap me. I got my headphones in listening to some music. I feel somebody tap me. I turn around as a young kid, 20-something years old, and he says to me, "You in my space." So I heard him, but I was a little confused about what the hell he was talking about. So I'm like, "Yo, excuse me?" He said, "Yo, why you in my space? Why you so close to me?" So I laughed. I'm like, "Yo, homie, we on a crowded train. Everybody's close to each other." He said, "Nah, you too close. That's why I could just reach out and touch you like that." So I says, "Yo, I could reach out and touch about 5 or 6 people, man. What are you talking about, man? It's too early in the morning for this." So he starts ranting and raving about, "Oh, you stupid motherfucker. You gonna get hurt on these trains this morning. Today gonna be your day. Ah, ah, ah." So I'm like, you know what? You right, little homie. I try to move a little bit, but he keeps talking. I'm telling you, this might be your day. You think you tough. So I don't answer everything that he says, but every 2, 3 comments, I respond. I say, it could be my day, but it could be your day too. Little shit. But I basically been not paying him no mind. I got my back turned to him. So then he says, "I'm gonna fuck around and spit on your bitch ass." So now I'm paying attention. So I turn around and I says to the little dude, "If you spit on me, I'm gonna drop you on your head like your mother should have did when you was born." Now, granted, in retrospect, that was a little harsh. But again, it's like 7:30 in the morning, and this dude's pissing me off. So he don't say nothing else after that. But I'm watching him now, so I start sizing him up. So he a young dude, probably about 120 pounds, soaking wet. So I'm saying to myself, worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to, toss this little dude around. Hey, good morning. And so I'm looking at him. He got the backpack on. I got a backpack on, but he got a pen strap right here on his backpack. So I'm saying, damn, does he think that that's a weapon? Does he think he gonna be able to use that? So anyway, I position myself a little better so that I can keep an eye on him. And as the train approaches the next stop, I can't remember what stop it was. We was up in the Bronx somewhere. He looks at me, and I see him like fix his face, and he working up some spit in his mouth, like he gonna try to spit on me and step off the train. So I'm like, no, I cannot allow this dude to spit on me. So as soon as the door opens or goes to open, I grab him with both my hands by his jacket. I take him and I slam him up against the side of the door. I guess that's the door jam. I don't know. The side of the door on one side, slam him against the other side, and then toss him off the train. Mind you, I told you he couldn't have been no heavier than a $120, $130. He falls on the platform. Now, they say you could take a boy out of the woods, but you can't take the woods out the boy. Or the boy out the hood out the boy, whatever. Instinctually or instinctively, I don't know which one. I figured that out later. He lays on the floor. He looks up at me. I go to step off the train and put the heel of my foot in his mouth. Because I'm from Brooklyn. And when I was coming up, you don't let a dude get up. If you fighting, once a dude get down, you don't let a dude get up. I've seen dudes let people get up and the dude get up off the floor and whip their ass. I ain't with it. So as I go to kick him, I hear, hey, what are you doing? When I look to the right, two uniformed officers standing on the platform, and my heart drops. And I say to myself, I'm going to jail today. So the police come over and immediately, gotta say, I love my New Yorkers. Immediately, everybody on the train starts to tell the cops, no, officer, it's not his fault. The young boy was bothering him. He didn't do anything. He tried to leave it alone. The young boy kept harassing him. The young boy kept talking shit to him, blah, blah, blah. The cop, one of the cops, one black cop, one white cop. The black looks down at the kid on the floor because he never got up. He's laying on his back looking stupid. Looks down at the kid on the floor and says to him, why would you fuck with this old timer this morning? It's early in the morning, man. So when he says that, I look at the white cop and I say, can I go? He says, go ahead. And I step my ass back on the train and take a whoo, because that could have been it. But the point is, just like that, I could have ruined my whole life. Because, granted, the little fight probably wouldn't have put me in jail. Like, I wasn't going to prison for no years for that. But I don't need to go for years. A couple of days, a week in jail, fuck around and lose my job, all type of stuff. Like, ruin my whole life. Over what? Over some fool on a train early in the morning that ain't got nothing better to do. This just to show you how fragile life is, how quickly things could go left. And let's be clear, I was confident in myself that I would be able to handle the little dude if I needed to. But suppose he'd have hurt me. Suppose he'd have got his hands to that pen and stuck me in my neck or some crazy shit, man. It's just some of the things I'll be having to think about. And I told him, this happened a few weeks ago. And I remember thinking to myself, damn, do I need to start carrying a knife? And I looked at a couple of knives, and then I said to myself, no, I can't do that. Because if I would have had a knife on me, I likely would have stabbed him. And that would have been a whole different situation. But it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like I said, he could have hurt me. And I'm not Superman. I don't know, man. It's just things I be thinking about, man. Shit that goes through my mind, man. Yeah, have a good day, man. Later.